going to mute you guys just so there's no background noise. And first start off by welcoming you and thanking you guys so much for taking the time to get on tonight. I know that you guys are really busy and have, a lot of stuff going on in your own lives. So thank you so much for taking the time to hop on tonight. Really excited that you're interested in learning a little bit more about Active in April and our Shred group and everything that we're doing with our company. So just to let you know, we're just here to kind of give you some information. It's supposed to be really fun and relaxing. We're not here to, make you buy anything or anything like that, just to kind of give you some information and educate you about what we're doing. And maybe you or yourself, you can think of, will benefit from what we have to hear. So to kick it all off, and I can't see a lot of your faces, but I'm going to assume I know the answer. Would you all assume that it can be really challenging to stay healthy this day and age? Amy's nodding. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that as a health and fitness professional, if I find it challenging, everybody does. But the fact is it is really challenging this day. There's a lot of different fads out there, diets, quote unquote health food that really isn't healthy for you at all. And we all know what we're supposed to do. We all know that we're supposed to eat lots of fruits and vegetables, work out, drink water, not drink alcohol, not eat processed food, all these things that we like to do, let's be real. But that is where we come in. So I want to introduce you guys to a movement called the Healthy Living Revolution. Myself and Amy and Jamie and a lot of other people are involved in this unique community where we're working together to take our health back in ways that are really simple, doable, and fun. The goal of our Healthy Living Revolution is to come alongside families who want better health and individuals who want better health, so we can meet them where they're at, or we can empower them to make really positive changes along the way. So I'm going to walk you through 3 doorways that we have that are going to help to inspire healthy living around the world. So our first one is our free resources. So at the team at Healthy Living Revolution, we've created a selection of fantastic resources to help people get healthy. We have an amazing cookbook that I literally live by. It's like covered in crud from me using it so much lately. But really easy, clean recipes that are really healthy. I say at the beginning of every call, I'm pregnant and I burp constantly. So I apologize as I burp this entire call. It's like my thing. We've got short webinars on trending health topics. We have an awesome at-home fitness series. So we're constantly uploading new YouTube videos with at-home fitness workouts that you can do. We've also got a Start Strong program, which is designed to raise up a healthy generation of young, active kids with a positive body image and healthy nutritional habits. So we can talk a little bit more about those resources in a minute, because we pair those with our nutritional support for our amazing Active in April and Shred program. So our second doorway is our nutritional support, which, let's be real, it's the hardest part of being healthy, and it's the most important one. It literally is the foundation of our good health. You've probably heard the old adage, you can't out-exercise a bad diet, and it's true. Unless you're 20, you can probably out-exercise bad diet, but then it's still pushing it. So the reality is that we have to flood our bodies with the most important foods we could ever eat, which is raw, vine-ripened fruits, vegetables, berries, and a lot of plants. And they're not just good for you, they're actually critical to everything from being healthy to shedding fat to all sorts of things. And believe it or not, we're supposed to eat between 9 to 13 servings of fruits and vegetables a day. And if you guys hold up your fists, that's considered 1 serving of fruit and vegetable. So I always say, like, I just nibbled on some carrots for dinner. There are probably 4 of them, not the size of my fist, not even a serving size. And so here's the kicker too. If you work out and you're active, you're supposed to double that intake. So we're looking at anywhere from 15 to 30 servings of fruits and vegetables a day. And that is a lot of fruits and vegetables. I can't eat that much. So that is why I love the products that we have so much called Juice Plus. And that is what we incorporate into our Shred program. And this is so funny. I've got my grab bag. I was doing an event last night. So this is what my products are in. I coach at Orange Theory, and I was doing a big nutrition seminar there last night. So I had all my products with me there, my little grab bag. So this is what we're looking at. So these 3 beautiful bottles is what Juice Plus is. And it's not juice, contrary to popular belief. It's 30 raw, vine-ripened fruits and vegetables. They are whole food nutrition, non-GMO, NSF certified to be pure, and they're actually better than organic because they're tested about 5 to 6 times for herbicides and pesticides. I like to call it a salad jar in a capsule. So this is what the capsules look like. This is our red one. My lighting isn't awesome, but it's really important to recognize how Juice Plus is made because it's what makes it so special and so unique. So we take all of the fruits and vegetables vine ripened, which basically means they are at the peak of nutrition, which is kind of the opposite of what we buy at the grocery store. Think about the lettuce that we get is all watered down. Even strawberries are watery. You know, everything is green and not ripe. And that's because it's picked really early. So you're not actually getting a lot of the nutrition that you're supposed to get in those fruits and vegetables. So here we are trying so hard to eat really well, and we're shortchanging ourselves. But with Juice Plus, everything is picked vine ripened. So you know that it's got the peak of nutrition. Everything is really nutrient dense. They create this slurry out of these 30 fruits and vegetables. So they grind it up, make this slurry, and they include things that we normally wouldn't eat, like the stems, the peel, the leaves, the seeds when they can. And that is because there's so much nutrition in them. An orange, for example, has 80% of an orange's vitamin C in the peel. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm not eating an orange peel anytime soon. So we're missing out on so much nutrition by the food that we eat. Well, we include all of that with Juice Plus. So they can make the slurry, and then they dehydrate it at a very low temperature so they don't cook the product. It takes out the water, fiber, sugar, and what you're left with is that live food enzyme and that powder, which is what Juice Plus is. And they put it into a capsule, and they also put it into gummies. The gummies come in these nice little bags, and they're amazing. They're like little crack, little yummy crack. So little gummies, they look like this. They're awesome. They taste really good. And that is what Juice Plus is. So it is literally food, dehydrated, encapsulated, nutrient dense food. There's a couple things that I love about Juice Plus that I'm going to point out real fast. It's actually scientifically proven. So not a lot of people care about this, but this is something that kind of mattered to me when I started. But it has over 37 peer-reviewed clinical research studies, which basically means that this has been tested by science, and we can clinically prove that it helps to do things like improve your immune system, decrease inflammation, improve your heart health, repair damaged DNA, all sorts of stuff that's so important to us. It's also considered food. It's not a vitamin. So if you look at our nutrition label, it has a nutrition facts, not a supplement label. So if you were to go to the grocery store and flip over a bag of frozen broccoli, you'd have the same label on broccoli that you have on this. So this is considered food, which also means that there's no warning label on it. So I'm pregnant, 20 weeks. This is my prenatal vitamin. I don't take any other supplements. I take Juice Plus. It doesn't matter. My son, Max, started Juice Plus when he was 10 months old. This little one is going to start it when she's 6 months. I'm going to break the capsules open into her food. So it doesn't matter whether you're 6 months old, 106 years old, whether you are on thyroid medication, radiation. It doesn't really matter whether you're old, nursing. You literally, if you're allowed to eat fruits and vegetables, you can take Juice Plus. It is super, super safe. So in addition to our capsules, which is something that I take every single day, that is like without fail, no matter how I feel, what I'm doing, I take my Juice Plus every single day. But what we also have is our shakes. This stuff is like veggie crack. Comes in chocolate and vanilla. This is our whole food based protein powder. It is balanced nutrition, so you get protein and carbohydrates. It is vegan, gluten-free, and includes fiber, amino acids, tons of other fruits and vegetables as well. It's a great snack, breakfast on the go, post-workout, dinner when you're lazy. So the combination of the capsules and the shakes, you're getting nutrition from 45 fruits, vegetables, and berries every single day. So in addition to that, I want to tell you guys about one more thing in my grab bag is our vegan omegas. So these recently launched about a year ago. They're incredible. If you guys have ever tried to use fish oil before, if you're like me, you hate it. It's disgusting. You get fish burps. You don't want to stick with it. These are incredible. They're all plant-based. You get more benefits than you would from a fish oil, but it's all derived from plants. So it's really, really spectacular. So what do we use these products for? Well, there's a couple things. So the first one is you can change nothing about your diet, and you can just take Juice Plus on a daily basis. And the bottom line is when you put 45 fruits, vegetables, and plants in your body, amazing things are going to happen. And I was a great example of that when I first started. You're going to improve energy, improve your immune system, helps get to a lean muscle mass, help retain more lean muscle mass. You are going to feel better, less pain in your body. You're going to recover better from workouts. You're going to have better hair, skin, and nails. Lots of great things happen. But we also recognize that people need structure, they need a program, and they need more help to reach their health goals. And that is where we have our Shred program. So starting in April, we have an amazing program coming out called Active in April. This is a month-long program that we're going to be running, and we're doing our Shred. So what the shred is it is not a diet, but it is a 4-month program with a 10-day major jumpstart. And you can really pick whatever 10-day window you want to jumpstart it. But during that 10-day window, we are shredding, majorly shredding unhealthy habits that don't serve us. So you're going to eliminate dairy, gluten, refined sugar, processed foods, alcohol, caffeine. That's like the doozy for most people. Anything processed. And what you're going to do is you're going to increase you're obviously going to take your Juice Plus products, so you get a ton of nutrition in your body. You're also going to increase eating real food. So we want to see you guys eating tons of fruits and vegetables, lean protein, nuts, seeds, utilizing some of our free resources like the recipe book to really maximize your efforts. You're going to be a part of our Active in April group. We've already got the prizes set up. I'm so excited. We're doing free giveaways for people. We've got workouts planned for you guys. It is a close-knit community where you are there for encouragement, support, and to reach your goals. So it is an amazing, amazing program that we work together. So after those 10 days, we're going really, really hard. We go into what we call a maintenance phase. And a lot of people realize that after those 10 days, their stomach doesn't feel so good when they have dairy again. And that's a great realization. So a lot of people will realize that they want to cut out dairy full time because they felt so good on it during the shred. So we go into this maintenance phase where, you don't necessarily have to follow the guidelines 100%, but you want to do them the best you can. So you want to try and decrease the things like dairy, gluten, alcohol, sugar, caffeine. So we're being really, really mindful about what we're eating. And all of our meals, we're trying to focus more on whole foods, lots of fruits and vegetables, nothing processed, and still utilizing our products. And that is what gives people the most incredible health benefits you've ever seen. We have had people get off blood pressure medication, get off thyroid medication. We've had people lose like up to 15 pounds. We had actually somebody who lost 12 pounds in 10 days. Granted, that was mostly water weight because that's not a safe weight loss for long-term health, but it was pretty much all water weight and inflammation. So you can imagine what your body holds on to when you're eating processed foods and dairy and sugar and stuff like that. So what our program does, it just helps to shred all that awful stuff that's going on in your body. And when you get all that awful stuff out and you put really good stuff in, your body's going to thank you by getting to a healthy weight, getting you off medication, just getting you to whatever health goal you have. I'm 20 weeks pregnant, and I'll be honest, the first couple of months were a little dicey. I had a little bit of a hard time shredding because I felt so awful, and all I wanted to eat was bread with butter on it. But I don't usually eat gluten or dairy. But anyway, I shred. I'm shredding this whole pregnancy now. I am staying away from gluten and dairy and refined sugar. I'm eating all the foods from our cookbook. I drink 2 shakes a day, 1 for breakfast and 1 post-workout. I take my capsules every single day. I shred, and I tell you guys, I kid you not, being pregnant, I don't take naps, and I'm up till midnight every single night, which is like a little weird. But I feel really, really, really good. It's because I'm getting so much nutrition in my body. So that's a little bit part of my story. I'm just going to tell you kind of my quick story about how I got involved with Juice Plus really fast, and I'm going to kick it over to Amy. So I actually, for those of you who aren't here and know Jamie, I played lacrosse with Jamie. When I graduated, I started training really, really hard. Became a fitness professional. I'm a personal trainer, an Orange Theory coach, a health coach. I'm a mom, wife, and I was really overtraining and under eating. But I thought I was eating everything perfect. And I saw numerous doctors who kept trying to diagnose me with an autoimmune disease. I finally saw a homeopathic doctor who gave me Juice Plus, and I went home and threw it in trash can because I had what we call ITC syndrome, which means I'm too cool, which means that I thought that I knew everything. I was a health professional. I was young. I looked super fit, but I was the most unhealthy fit person you've ever seen. So it wasn't until 2 years later when I had my son, Max. And now I was sick, run down, tired, anxious. Max was sick all the time. And I ran into that pretty lady who on my camera, she's right there, on the side of the road. And she told me her family never got sick. And when I asked her her secret, she said Juice Plus. So you can imagine I was like, oh man, that doctor. So while I was slapping myself for not listening to him 2 years prior, I will tell you, we got started on the product right away because I actually looked into it and realized that this was something that if, as a health professional, if I wasn't eating enough fruits and vegetables, nobody was. So we got our family started on it right away. I almost noticed an increased energy, immediate increase in my energy, which meant that I really was not getting enough nutrition. Here we are, we're 4.5 years later. Max has had 1 sick day in 4.5 years. He's 5 years old, didn't warrant antibiotics or or a doctor's visit. I have not been sick in 4.5 years. I got off all of my anti-anxiety medication. I got off all of my Adderall. I no longer get run down and have to take naps anymore. I recover better from workouts. I perform better when I work out. I was able to get pregnant without doing fertility treatments, which was actually a really big deal. So again, when you flood your body with a lot of good stuff, your body thanks you by working properly. Imagine that. It is my prenatal. I don't take any other supplements at all, not even a prenatal vitamin. And my family's had some really great health benefits as well. My dad's heart health has improved, and my mom is no longer pre-diabetic or anemic. My husband's cholesterol has lowered. So we have had some amazing, amazing health benefits in our family. So I'm going to kick it over to Amy. She's going to talk a little bit about her family, and we're going to tell you a little bit about what it is that we do.
Hi, everybody. All right, so my story starts almost 10 years ago. I was a struggling athlete. My husband and I were big runners. I may not have a runner's body, but we run. And our goal is to run a half marathon every state in the nation. And at that time, 10 years ago, I couldn't run more than a mile without being in severe pain. I had such severe systemic inflammation in my body, and I didn't know how to get rid of it. And so for me, I never thought I'd run again. And when I found Juice Plus at a fitness conference, because I'm also a fitness professional like Kristen, it just made instant sense to me. Fruits and vegetables, I knew I didn't get enough. I knew my clients didn't get enough. And I knew that this was something that could help me at least bridge the gap between what I knew I should be eating and what I actually was eating. So we started taking it right away. And after I was on the fruits, veggies, and berries for 6 months, my body healed enough that I was able to run a full marathon when I was 6 weeks pregnant with my second kiddo. So to say that Juice Plus has done incredible things for me personally is exceptional. As a matter of fact, this past weekend, my husband and I just ran back-to-back half marathons. We ran one on Saturday and then in Mississippi, and then we drove to New Orleans and we ran one on Sunday. And my recovery is incredible. I still can't believe that I'm able to run this week as much as I have as well. And, you know, we do CrossFit. Our recovery from CrossFit is exceptional. And we love this. But more importantly, what it's done, just like for Kristen, with what it's done for her family and their immune system. I've got a 10-year-old, an 8-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 2-year-old. And we've had one sick day in 10 years, just one. And I honestly think he just ate something bad. So it was, you know, you have to keep him home for 24 hours. So we're really excited about what it's done for us. But I think the most incredible part out of all this has been our youngest is adopted from India, and we went and picked her up in June, and she was failure to thrive. And what we've seen her accomplish in the last 9 months being on Juice Plus is nothing short of incredible. Her doctors are so impressed. It's not magic. It literally is just fruits and vegetables that we've been able to flood her body with. And now she is actually on the scale. Because she wasn't before. She was at 0%, and now she's at the 10th percentile for her weight. Huge, people, huge things. So we love our Juice Plus. We're excited about what it's doing. It's something we'll take every day because you can't get more simple than fruits and vegetables in a capsule. So we're going to transition now just a little bit, and I just want to tell you a little bit about our Freedom Revolution, which is our business community. The main mission of the Juice Plus company is to bring freedom through improved health. So it's important to know that about 80% of Juice Plus is used by happy customers who have zero affiliation with the company, which means we're not a buyer's club. Serving these customers are those of us who have partnered with Juice Plus, and they get to do what Kristen and I do, get to talk with people and hang out with people and teach people about why we need to eat fruits and vegetables and what does it do for you. And we get paid pretty well to do that. And so we usually like to address 2 questions in particular for anybody who's interested in learning more about what we have to offer. First of all, how does it work? Now, this business is open to anyone who's 18 years or older. It's called a virtual franchise, and it costs $50 a year to own your business. My kids already know for their 18th birthday what they're getting for presents because it's just what you do. You join the business, the family business. So you get an online office, a personal website, and you can run your business from any device, anywhere, anytime. So this bad boy right here, while we were in India, all I did was bring this. I didn't have to bring a computer with me, an iPad with me. I didn't have to do any of that. I was able to run my business with my smartphone. So as long as you have a smartphone and Wi-Fi, dream big. You get to earn residual income simply by sharing Juice Plus by word of mouth, and the company does the rest. I think what I love most about this is I get to choose who I work with, and I get to choose everything about my business. Who I want to work with, where I want to work, how I want to do this business, and when I want to do it. And the company does everything for you, basically, other than education. They manufacture Juice Plus, they deliver it, they bill and collect from the customers, and they pay us directly by direct deposit. There's no inventory to keep, and the only Juice Plus we touch is our own. So everything you saw with Kristen, that's just her own inventory. And the cool part is all commission levels are permanent and there are no quotas or minimums. And you have the freedom to choose your individual pace. There's no glass ceiling or income or territorial restrictions. And we're in over 20 countries. So that's exciting. So you can just travel and write it all off on your taxes and build a business all over the world. All right. So the second question, and this is my son, Luke, who is supposed to be in bed right now. Good night, baby. The second question is, see the family business. What's so great about the Juice Plus company? We have been around for 50 years. And the cool part is Juice Plus has been around for 25 of those 50 years. We are privately held and debt free, which allows us to give a lot of money to distributors who are hardworking. We have a family benefits package. When I made the highest level in the company, I was shocked that I get a benefits package just like anybody in regular corporate America does. And you don't see that in direct sales and multi-level marketing. So for me, I get full medical, dental, disability, life insurance, long-term care, what else? Chiropractic care, acupuncture, telemedicine, prescription. But what really, really wanted me to get to that top tier in our company is the fact that we have a college assistance program for our kids or us or significant others. So they basically give you a scholarship. Not a full scholarship, of course, but free money to go for college. How cool. I never even knew that was a thing. So we also love that this business can produce short-term cash or be a long-term wealth building and retirement strategy. So now, not only do we inspire healthy living, but we also inspire healthy giving. And we have a very philanthropic company, and we're really excited to be able to share that with all of our friends. And, there's nothing better than having a giving heart. So you're going to see that a lot with this company, is that we like to give of our time and of our money and of our friendship. And we are a relationship business, and we love every second of it. So I will tell you for me, and then I'll kick it back over to Kristen. But this business for me, I was, at that time that I was telling you about earlier about being a struggling athlete, I also was mentally struggling with the fact that I had an identity crisis. I was in the midst of learning how to become a stay-at-home mom. I was a helicopter pilot in the Air Force, and I had an 8-week-old baby girl when I transitioned out of active duty and went to the reserves. And I went from being a helicopter pilot, which defined who I was. I didn't think it did, but clearly it did. And then all of a sudden I was home with this little infant, hoping I could take care of her and keep her alive. And I was missing, being around adults and having adult conversation. And that's when I found my passion for fitness and nutrition, became a fitness professional. But losing that professional aspect for me has always been something that was really hard on me, and I needed that. And when I found this as a business, that's what I got. I wasn't just a mom, which is the most important job I could ever have in my life. But I also wasn't just a spouse either. I have a business now that's for me, that I get to do on my time and for myself, that benefits my family. And so in the last 10 years, I have grown, from not really knowing how to build a business to making it to the highest level in our company. And that's because I was able to lock arms with people like Kristen and Jamie and all these incredible women, and some men too, to go out and help people build a life for themselves. And financially, it helped us, do an international adoption, which is not cheap. But also it's paid for some incredible vacations. We're Disney Vacation Club members, and we go on a Disney cruise every single year, paid for by our Juice Plus income. But being able to give more to my favorite charities is by far my favorite aspect of this. So I love what I do from a professional aspect. It's given me, and we always say that this business is basically a professional adventure cleverly disguised as a business. And so if that's something that you're looking into, please ask the person who invited you to learn more about what we have to offer, because you have an immediate tribe of people who want to help you succeed. And we love what we do, and we're really darn good at it. So Kristen, I'm going to hand it over to you.
Awesome. Okay. So I'm going to go over my story in record speed, but I won't talk too fast. So if you guys remember, sick, stressed out, anxious new mom. Also was really struggling because I missed my teammates. I know that sounds really weird, but Jamie probably feels me. playing lacrosse in college, I had like a family, a unit. And when you graduate, you all dispersed and it kind of sucks. And then I had a baby and I felt like I really like was missing that group of people and I was struggling. I also, as a personal trainer, didn't want to go back to work full time, 5, 6, 7, 8 a.m., 5, 6, 7, 8 p.m. I did not want to work that anymore. I knew I wanted to make a lot of money, but I did not know how. And so this business opportunity checked so many boxes for me. It immediately gave me this badass and awesome group of friends, men and women, but mainly women because women are awesome. But this group of women who literally have my back no matter what. If you've ever played on an athletic team, it is like that, but better because it is amazing. So family, gave me a job where I could work flexible hours with my son, Max. I literally had him all day today and worked all day. He's like my little helper. It was awesome. Well, kind of awesome. But and here I am making full-time income, working very part-time hours. I still coach at Orange Theory for fun. I train a few clients here and there for fun, but I work my own schedule. And it's allotted me that availability and I love it. And the best part of this business is the community, like just flat out. It is something that I cannot live without. These people are like sisters to me. And I can't even go into detail about how awesome it is, but to be able to offer my family nutritional support from Juice Plus that has saved our health, financial support from Juice Plus that is helping to save our family, and then also the relationships that have helped me grow as a person are just immeasurable. I'm excited, motivated, driven, happy every single day, and that is rare for most people who have a regular job. So we want to wrap it up. And first, I want to thank you guys so much for getting on with us tonight. I really appreciate it. I know, Kara, you're probably exhausted. I know, Hillary, you're probably going to be like training early in the morning. So thank you guys so much for hopping on tonight. So this is what we're looking for. We're looking to network with 2 types of people. This might be you or it might be somebody you know. So think about that. But the first type of person is somebody who's ready to take that next step in their health. Maybe it's just taking the Juice Plus products, or maybe it's participating in our Shred and our Active in April to really get yourself where you want to be with your health. Juice Plus only costs between $2 to $6 a day, depending on what program you do, and kids can get it for free. And it's literally the most simple, affordable, convenient way to get massive amounts of nutrition in your body on a daily basis. The second type of person we're looking for is anybody who's looking to earn a residual, stable income in order to, felt another burp coming, in order to expand their options while making a difference. Our Freedom Revolution gives parents the ability to choose mom and dad care over daycare, or in my case, pay for your child to go to daycare so you can still do other things. It gives hardworking professionals the ability to build their dream in somebody else's. Like I know Jamie is opening a solid core studio, and you better believe she's busting her tail to do that, but it's not her business. It's somebody else's. And that sometimes is really, really hard. And so it's really awesome to build a business that's mine and belongs to me. And I get to see the results of it. And I get to keep all my money, which is really, really special. We have tons of kids in college who are using this as a side job to help pay for school or help save them, have them save money for when they graduate. And we have a lot of parents that do this as well, who are looking at it as a little bit better, more of a retirement option. So they have more money to go around than just what they're left over with. And it all takes place in our amazing fun community that we like to call the Juice Plus family. So maybe you can think of who this could benefit. Who do I know that could be impacted by our products or our business? Maybe it's you, maybe it's somebody that you know. And when we're done, I know that Jamie and myself and whoever invited you to this call will follow up with you. But once I stop our recording, I will open it up for some questions. But thank you all so much again for joining us tonight. And I will stop our recording now.